Hello and welcome. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, are we truly alone? It's perhaps one of the oldest, most profound questions humanity has ever asked. Well, recent findings might just be bringing us closer to an answer than ever before. Imagine an ocean world, vast and potentially teeming with alien life, orbiting a star 124 light-years away from us, in the constellation Leo. This isn't science fiction. It's the focus of a fascinating study by researchers at Cambridge University. They've been looking closely at an exoplanet known as K2-18b. Using incredibly powerful data gathered by the James Webb Space Telescope, scientists like Amanda Smith and her colleagues trained its instruments on this distant world. And what they found is, well, potentially revolutionary. It appears K2-18b has an atmosphere containing huge quantities of a chemical called dimethyl sulfide, or DMS. Now, why is that significant? Here on Earth, DMS is only known to be produced by living organisms, specifically marine life like phytoplankton. And the amounts detected? They're staggering. Enough to suggest biological activity potentially 20 times greater than we see on Earth. What's more, this molecule, DMS, breaks down relatively quickly in an atmosphere. So, finding so much of it strongly suggests something is continuously producing it right now. Astrophysicists at Cambridge University are calling this a huge, transformational moment. It's being hailed as possibly the strongest hint yet that life exists elsewhere in the universe. Professor Nikku Madhusudhan from Cambridge's Institute of Astronomy puts it quite plainly. He says, quote, "There is no mechanism that can explain what we are seeing without life." He believes that, based on all the data, a world with an ocean that is teeming with life is the scenario that best fits. So what kind of world are we talking about? K2-18b is about 2.6 times the size of Earth. Crucially, it orbits within its star's Goldilocks zone, that habitable region where conditions are just right, neither too hot nor too cold, for liquid water to potentially exist. It's believed to be a Hycean world. Think a massive liquid water ocean hidden beneath a hydrogen-rich atmosphere, with temperatures possibly a bit warmer than Earth's. Now, previous observations had detected methane and carbon dioxide there, gases that can be signs of life, but also have non-biological origins, like volcanic activity. That's why the team specifically asked the James Webb Telescope to hunt for more definitive biomarkers. Professor Madhusudhan admits they were genuinely shocked when this chemical signal for DMS appeared. They spent the past year rigorously trying to disprove their own finding, trying to make the signal go away, exploring every alternative explanation. They even note it could be a similar molecule, dimethyl disulfide, which would also be a potential sign of life. Professor Madhusudhan shared, "To be very frank, it was astounding. It's a shock to the system. I think frankly this is the closest we have come to a feature that we can attribute to life." Subhajit Sarkar, a co-author from Cardiff University, adds that finding these potential biosignatures poses profound questions concerning the processes that might be producing them. Professor Madhusudhan feels this discovery could be the tipping point, where suddenly the fundamental question of whether we're alone in the universe is one we're capable of answering. He even calls it a potential, revolutionary moment. Of course, science requires caution. Dr. Ian Whittaker, a space physics specialist from Nottingham Trent University, reminds us that while the study is rigorous, the presence of these molecules and potentially habitable, Hycean conditions doesn't automatically guarantee that life has formed there. It means the conditions might be right.